can't do supers. I've only got one hand.
I slip out.
Whoop. I'm your host, iSlip, and today I'm going to be doing a sort of, well, I'm going to do retro figures, not a G1 figure, but it came out during the time of the G1 figures, and I got it from the Pharaoh 1, and if you can't tell by reading what the description says, or not the description, the title says, I'll just go ahead and tell you that I'm going to be reviewing this figure here, which is the Tonka Super GoBot Leader 1. Now, it's a Super GoBot because it's bigger than a normal GoBot. A normal GoBot would be... I don't have any normal GoBots here, darn. Trying to find... Okay. Would be about this size. The normal Leader 1 in plane mode was just a little bit longer than that. So you can see this plane is almost double the size, if not double. For more scale, let's get some more figures in. Why not? Oh yeah. We've got G1 tracks. You can see there, he's even G1 size. He's a little outsized by this GoBot. Take an Insecticon. Let's see. Forget what your name is. Let's see. There was Bombshell. That's not Bombshell. Shrapnel. So you get an idea. He is longer than a lot of the basic G1 figures were. We'll go with a more up-to-date figure. Here is Bumblebee from the Classics Bumblebee remolded. And you can see still not long enough. Reveal the Shield Optimus, who is still short in comparison. Let's see. Here is my knockoff Go Shoot Up and Minerva, and let's see. Trying to find. I'm doing a bunch of figures because I want to make sure everybody's got at least one of the figures. Here is movie Ravage. You can see he's, yeah. So he's actually maybe slightly smaller than a G1 Seeker. There's lots of panel detailing and all that good stuff. Let's make sure we're focused. It's got a cockpit. It's got seats in there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a dark cockpit. I don't know if it opens. No, it doesn't open. He has die-cast metal wheels, and a lot of this figure is die-cast. I almost forgot to say that. This is die-cast right here. That's die-cast. The wheels are die-cast. That's plastic. Well, some of it's die-cast. It's got die-cast. But it's got wheels. This figure, by the way, is from 1985. And it rolls, although squeakily. And it's got nice detailing. I mean, this looks like it could be a real plane. This is really awesome looking. Really awesome. Now, people think of GoBots as the poor man's Transformer. And that's actually the fault of Tonka and Hanna-Barbera, because they put out that cartoon that looked like, I mean, it was not bad, but it was definitely not up to the G1 Transformer standards. Oh, there's Laserbeak trying to get in on the action. So let's adjust the camera a little bit so you can get a better idea of the size comparisons. You can see I'm running things a little bit differently. I'm back to my old space, if you were wondering, of using sunlight next to the window. So there we go. So we've got that. Again, G1 tracks. Go Shoota. Give me a minute. Get one of these guys. Get both of these guys out. We'll put the Insecticon back in there. Shrapnel. Yeah, shrapnel. Reveal the shield Optimus. Reveal the shield Bumblebee. And because this, this would just not be right with adding the penultimate G1 figure. Here we go with Optimus Prime. Okay, this is Pepsi Optimus Prime, so it's not technically, well, it technically is. It's the same mold, but you can see I've got them lined up, butt to back to front, and this guy's just a bit longer, but he's not Optimus Prime. So we're gonna get this guy transformed into, or changed. I forget how they just, we'll just change them up. First thing you want to do, flip those in. Then I'm gonna rotate these down, pull these out, and this one gives me a problem, and it's scary, so I probably won't be doing this too often. Ugh. Holy crap, that's scary. And flip these back. Although in the show, I do believe Leader 1 walked around with his wings straight out, but we're going to flip it back because it just looks better that way. And you can see that the thrusters are way back in there now. You can see him back here. And there's his landing gear. You're going to take these, pull them out, and you can hear, I mean, the pins are metal, and it's all this right here, that's die-cast metal. And then flip this down to reveal the head. And now, when I was younger, I used to have a problem with this head because it doesn't match the Leader 1 on the TV show. But if you look at a fighter pilot when they're actually piloting the planes, they have goggles, they have helmets, which I guess the head kind of looks like a helmet. But they've got goggles and they've got a breathing apparatus to make sure that they're getting enough oxygen. And that's pretty much what that is. So now he's pretty cool. He's really got standard G1 articulation. No head movement. Legs don't go anywhere, and the arms go into 360. They're a little hollow, but look, there's nice fists, and this thing's pretty nice looking. And we're going to set them down, and I'm going to lay the camera back down. So 1 minute. All right, so we're doing this so we can get some size comparisons in. Here we go with let's see, Bombshell and Kickback from G1. And you can see they're actually they're almost the size of GoBots. They're a little bigger, a little bulkier. Here we have Generation 1 Twin Twist. Yeah, he's got the drones. Let's see, what other G1 figures? Here he is next to Megatron, and he's just, if you added just 1.5 more of this guy's head, he would be about the same height. Here we got G1 Optimus, or Pepsimus, and this time he's only about half a head. There's only half a head difference. So let's get you back out, Megatron. Megatron is definitely bigger than Optimus, and you can see the face is different. That's a custom head. I gotta remember. And a Blunghole gave it to me, and I forgot where he got it from. As soon as I find out, I'll try to post a link or something. So, yeah. All right, let's get these guys out. Oops. Here we are with Reveal the Shield Bumblebee with the Classics Bumblebee mold. And here he is with the Reveal the Shield Optimus. Get that out. I forgot. Did I go with... I did. I started with... Okay. Here we have an incomplete G1 swoop. That was a freebie, by the way. Which, actually, I think I'm going to redo as a rat bat. Because the head almost looks like a rat bat. And with the wings, yeah. So, here we have G1 tracks transformed wrong. There we go. G1 tracks. You can see he's much shorter. Much shorter. Yes. And that was a basic figure. So, here we go with Megatron from Animated, the Animated Deluxe figure. So I'm trying to capture as many different things as I can. We've got... Oops, he dropped his gun. My knockoff Ghost Shooter and Minerva. And the reason I'm throwing them in there is because they're the exact same molds, just slightly different colors and stickers. But the exact same mold as the originals, and really good quality. I got them, I think, for $25 each, and they were well worth that money. Anyone who's interested, let me know, and I will try to find the link for... here we go with G1 Laserbeak, G1 Overbite in cassette mode. Here we have Frenzy. And yes, I didn't say that wrong. I'm going by the actual toy names. And Rumble. And let's see. Let's get Ravage from Dark of the Moon. Not Dark of the Moon, from Revenge of the Fallen. So you can see. And one of my current new additions. We'll go with Soundwave, Voyager Soundwave from the Fall of Cybertron, and we'll get some of his minions. And because I was actually stupid enough to actually buy some, just because, well, I've got Soundwave, so we've got Ravage, we've got Frenzy, we got Wrong Colored Rumble, we'll call him that, because he is, they call him Rumble, but he's actually the wrong color, I'm sorry. And the Perfect Effect Rumble, which actually looks much better with him than these jerks do. So yeah, I think that's it for size comparisons. And you've already seen the articulation. Now, this figure is an awesome figure. He stands about, I would say he's about the size of a G1 Seeker. He is nice, great detailing. And this is, you got to remember this figure is 27 years old. It's stamped 1985. It's probably from before that, because it's actually from a line called Machine Robo, and I forgot what kind of airplane it is. F-14, I think. Anyway, whatever. He is awesome. He looks good in robot mode. He looks excellent in the other mode, and there's not much more to say. If you can find him and you can pick him up for a good price, I say get him. I really do. Die-cast, it's held up the test of time. A lot of the joints are still really strong. You you know, the springy, cling, 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 clingy sound when I was moving the you know, like the arms have a ratchet. You can hear it. You can, if you listen. There's like a springy thing there. Look, it's not even loose. There's no loose parts on this. Well, these are a little floppy, but that's it. They're very, I mean, even the wings are solid. This is a good figure. This is a very good figure. So that's it. I'm Islip. That's my thoughts on this figure. I believe if you can pick him up, pick him up. Yes, he is a GoBot. Yes, he is Guardian. He's the leader of the GoBots and whatever, but you know what? GoBots weren't bad. They were just drawn that way. All right. So, I'm Islip. I'm out.